Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Planning that dream trip you've worked so hard for, that's wonderful. But wait, have you missed one of the most crucial steps? Over 60% of senior travelers overlook a detail that can turn a dream vacation into a stressful ordeal. Let's talk about something incredibly important, but often forgotten, your health insurance when you're abroad. Stay with me, because this information is vital. Traveling is one of life's greatest joys, isn't it? It's a time for creating beautiful memories, exploring new cultures, and tasting incredible food. I remember my own parents planning their anniversary trip to Italy. They were so excited, booking flights, finding the perfect little hotels. But in all that excitement, a question came up that almost stopped them in their tracks. What happens if one of us gets sick over there? It's a thought that can bring a wave of anxiety, but preparing for it is the key to true peace of mind. And that's what we're going to do today. Prepare so you can travel with confidence and joy. First things first, and this is the absolute golden rule. Before you even pack your suitcase, you need to have a clear conversation with your health insurance provider. Don't just assume you're covered. Many domestic health insurance plans, including standard Medicare plans in the United States, offer very limited or no coverage at all once you leave the country. Imagine facing a medical emergency in a foreign land only to discover you're on your own financially. It's a scary thought, and one we can easily avoid. So what should you do? Pick up the phone and call the member services number on the back of your insurance card. You need to ask some very specific questions. Start with, does my current plan cover medical emergencies when I am traveling internationally? If they say yes, don't stop there. The devil is in the details. Ask them, what exactly is covered? Does it include doctor visits, hospital stays, prescription medications, or medical evacuation? Medical evacuation, by the way, is when you need to be transported to a suitable medical facility, sometimes even back to your home country. This service can be incredibly expensive, sometimes costing tens of thousands of dollars, so knowing if it's included is critical. Also, ask about the process. How do you file a claim from overseas? Do you need to pay up front for services and get reimbursed later? This is a common scenario. If so, you'll need to be prepared to pay out of pocket initially. Keep every single receipt, every doctor's note, and every piece of paperwork. I mean everything. Store them in a dedicated folder or envelope. When you get home, you'll need this documentation to submit your claim for reimbursement. It's a bit of administrative work, but it's essential to get your money back. Ask your provider if they have specific forms you need to fill out and if there are any deadlines for submitting claims. Now, what if your domestic plan offers no international coverage? Don't panic. This is actually very common and there are excellent solutions available. This is where travel medical insurance comes in. Think of it as a temporary health insurance policy specifically designed for your trip. These policies are built to cover the gaps your regular insurance leaves behind when you travel abroad. When you're looking for a travel insurance policy, you'll see many options. It can feel a bit overwhelming, but let's break it down. You'll want a policy that covers a few key areas. First, emergency medical and dental expenses. This is the core of the policy. Look for a plan with a high coverage limit. Medical costs in other countries can be surprisingly high. A policy with a limit of at least $100,000 is a good starting point, but more is always better. Second, as we mentioned earlier, emergency medical evacuation and repatriation. This ensures that if you're in a remote area or a place without adequate medical facilities, you can be transported to a hospital that can care for you properly. Repatriation covers the cost of getting you back home if you're seriously ill or injured. Third, consider policies that offer coverage for pre-existing conditions. This is a big one for many of us. A pre-existing condition is any health issue you had before you bought the insurance, like diabetes, heart disease, or high blood pressure. Some standard travel insurance policies might not cover incidents related to these conditions. However, many companies offer waivers or specific plans that do cover them. Often if you purchase the policy within a certain time frame after booking your trip, usually within 14 to 21 days. Be completely honest about your health history when applying. Hiding a condition could void your policy when you need it most. It's not worth the risk. We recently spoke with Dr. Eleanor Vance, a physician who specializes in geriatric medicine and has consulted with travel safety organizations. She told us, "I always advise my senior patients to never travel abroad without comprehensive travel medical insurance. I've seen situations where a simple fall resulted in a broken bone, and the subsequent hospital bill was astronomical. The right insurance isn't a luxury, it's a non-negotiable part of your travel budget. It buys you peace of mind, which is priceless." Let me share a quick story about a lovely couple, John and Mary. They were on a cruise in the Mediterranean. John, who had a known heart condition, started experiencing chest pains. The ship's doctor recommended he be taken to a hospital at the next port in Greece. Because they had purchased a robust travel insurance policy that covered pre-existing conditions, the entire process was managed by their insurance company. They coordinated with the local hospital, guaranteed payment, and even arranged for a nurse to accompany Mary. John got the care he needed, and they were eventually flown home safely. They later said that without that insurance, the financial and emotional stress would have been devastating. Their story is a powerful reminder of why we're having this conversation today. Once you've chosen and purchased your policy, the next step is to get your documents in order. Print out a copy of your travel insurance policy details, including the policy number and the 24/7 emergency contact number. Keep this physical copy with your passport. But don't stop there. We live in a digital world, so use it to your advantage. Take a photo of your insurance card and the policy information page with your phone. Save a digital PDF copy of the full policy to your phone, your email, and maybe even a cloud service like Google Drive or Dropbox. This way, even if you lose your physical documents, you have multiple backups. Also, don't forget your regular health insurance cards. Bring them along too. In the unlikely event you need medical care right after you return home, you'll have them ready. While you're at it, it's a great idea to make copies of your passport, driver's license, and credit cards as well. Keep one set of copies with you, separate from the originals, and leave another set with a trusted family member or friend back home. Speaking of that trusted person back home, make sure they have a copy of your full itinerary and all your insurance information. Let them know where you'll be and how to reach you. In an emergency, they can be your advocate on the home front, helping to coordinate and communicate if you're unable to. Let's do a quick recap of the key takeaways. 1. Before your trip, call your domestic health insurance provider to understand your international coverage, if any. 2. If your coverage is inadequate, purchase a separate travel medical insurance policy. Look for high coverage limits, medical evacuation, and coverage for pre-existing conditions. 3. Be honest about your health history when applying. 4. Once you have your policy, carry both physical and digital copies of your insurance information, including the emergency contact number. And 5. Leave a copy of all your important documents and your itinerary with someone you trust back home. Taking these steps isn't about dwelling on what could go wrong. It's about being a smart, prepared traveler. It's about empowering yourself to handle any situation that comes your way so you can focus on the real reason you're traveling, to explore, to learn, to relax, and to make memories that will last a lifetime. You've earned this trip. You deserve to enjoy every single moment of it without a cloud of worry hanging over you. A little bit of planning on the front end can make all the difference in the world. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope these tips have been helpful and give you the confidence to book that next adventure. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more helpful travel tips. And please share this video with any friends or family members who love to travel. You could be helping them in a huge way. Travel safe, and we'll see you in the next video.